Just to build upon what we just worked on before, posture. Posture is very key for even how you breathe. So what we want to do is learn to get some diaphragmatic breath or belly breathing while we do our running even. But the key thing I want you to think about is how your posture affects your ability to belly breathe. So if I put my hand on my chest and I put my hand below my belly button, try breathing in through your nose to fill up the air into my belly. Let's do 5 breaths here. And the lower you can go below your belly button, the better. So not at the belly button, but below the belly button. Fill that up. The earlier you can fill that up, the better, meaning it doesn't take too long to get down there. Good. Really work on using that nasal. Your nasal is actually very much linked to your diaphragm. So the better you can breathe through your nose, the more diaphragmatic breath you're going to get. Now let's do an experiment, okay? So a lot of times when we run, we get into this posture with your back arched, so you can feel your back arching there. Now try breathing into your belly button. Now get long and tall. See if you can get long and tall. Tuck your pelvis under a little bit. Is it easier to get breath into that lower belly button? It probably is. So for most of you, you'll feel that this will expand better when your pelvis is tucked under just a little bit versus when your pelvis is there and your spine is shrunken in this kind of awkward position. So if I can keep that chin down, tucked under pelvis, think about your pelvis as a cup, not spilling forward, but just tuck it under, just breathe. And in an ideal world, you don't want your pelvis to be tilted. You want this part to be up a little bit, but when you bring that pelvis up, you don't want to shrink your spine. And then learn to breathe into that bottom portion. And as you go through your run, try to breathe into the lower portion. The term is breathing into the shield. You want to learn to breathe into the stiffness and make sure you can get that good expansion there while using your diaphragm and breathing and still activating your core at the same time. So this is where you can breathe and maintain your core stiffness and not just let this dumping position happen, because usually when this position, your core shuts off. So give that a try, see how that goes, and see if your back feels a little bit better, and see if your core feels a little bit better, and you can feel your glutes a little bit more when you run.